Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the greatest all-time, won world titles in 5 weight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Mexico, wearing the black trunks.
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
The fans are getting desperate. They want to get involved in this fight. And now the action's about to begin.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They both want the knockout. Do you believe what we're seeing? Punch, counter punch. Well, the stars are out tonight, Johnny, and not just in the sky. We've got so many celebrities here, and they are expecting big things.
It's been a long, long day, Todd. They've been drinking, they've been out in the sun, everybody's been having a good time. But this is what they've been waiting for. This crowd can be very unpredictable. And by the sense of it, it's nighttime now. They're waiting for the big fight. There's a lot of pressure on these fighters' shoulders to get that job done and perform.
Those counter punches have to hurt. A perfect counter shot. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice work to block that right uppercut. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Good counter punch. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get
I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the foot.
And before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
Takes a knee, buys time, collects himself.
It's really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Do you believe what we are seeing? That counter shot lands. Nice counter. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Which fighter will say no mas? He threw a punch and just got countered. Good counter punching. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Defense is not an option for these two. That counter punch caught him clean. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Just to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've led him back into this. You're better than
Here. Now, don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for a one-shot.
basics. Just get your rhythm back. Here we go again. You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
Go out there and finish it.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot. Jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. The straight right just misses. So close with that. You up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. We get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
Get this boxing back together.
Here we go to the fourth round. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A perfect counter lands. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Beautiful counter punch. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
One punch could change everything in this battle. They exchange punches. These two fighters are made for one another. Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter shot. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. His stamina is off the charts. The straight right just misses. Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
Final 10 seconds. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
I've got to see that again.
His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
The fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this.
Here we go in round 5. Who's gonna land the first big shot? Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
And he scores with the counter. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. How about that time counter shot? Through the left uppercut, but it misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter shot. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
That big hook doesn't land. His stamina is off the charts. Nice counter shot. And Sugar is in trouble. Leonard took a big shot and down he goes. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt that body punch right there buckled him.
You're right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
The corner need to think nice.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Are we about to see a first-round knockout? Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Terrible round that is. Come on. You've let him back into the fight.
Let's start the 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it? Whoa, wait a minute! The referee really thinking about stopping it. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for... As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you continue.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger hassle.
Straight right just misses. Nice counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. straight right, just misses. That right hook catching air. A lot of effort being exerted here. Good defense there to stop that hook. Well done with that counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking. You were smart.
Let's get out there. Get your boxing back together.
Just good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think.
You've been coasting this fight, and now you're going to let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick it.
The jab's working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle.
Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks.
Into the fight, great round. You're getting your time in already.
And get focused, get your mind back on the job, get back out there and win the race.
In there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Forget about that round.
Time, set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
There's the bell to start round 7. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Good defense on that right hook. Nice counter. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. And he scores with the... That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. Nice counter. The stamina is off the charts. Nice counter shot. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower.
Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Apparently, it's going going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and...
We entered a... Hold that thought! What a massive upset this would be. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice!
Even when you're stepping around. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Round 8, and we're off again. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Knocked down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
They're going deep into the gas tank on this round. So much firepower here. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's when the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
And he misses with that jab. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. They're in trouble! How did they survive that?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. And Sugar is in trouble. Sugar Ray is down on the canvas. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight?
What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges.